Five, four, three, two, one. Happy New Year 2021! Yes! Yes! Joyous Kusa Kwanzaa to all, and Happy New Year 2021. Hi, my name is Gary the Rainbow. You can follow me on a variety of different social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Today is the seventh and final day of Kucha Kwanzaa, and today is called Siku Saba, which is Swahili for day seven. Tigani, remember Tigani is Swahili for what's the tea? And today we're going to talk about the last two principles. And this time I phonetically spelled it out before printing out my notes. So let's see if I can do better today on the seventh and final day of Kuchu Kwanzaa. Um, Lidu Chuki, Lidu Chuki, which is Swahili for against hate, and Kiasia Untambulisha. Kiasia Untambulisha stands for politicized identity. And so is the symbol for today is your personal pledge to support and uplift communities and the persons who created them. So I think I said this plenty of times already about my goal and my mission to about Kuchu Kwanzaa and spreading the word about it. And so that is my personal pledge, and I've been what's the word? Eating my words and walking the walk while talking the talk. Today's candle is today's color is orange, and today the orange candle stands for boldness, flamboyancy, and energy. As I said before, we're using the Mushama Saba, the candles for Kwanzaa, and then the Kinara, which is the candle holder from Kwanzaa, because I didn't have time to get rainbow candles for this year's Kucha Kwanzaa's celebration. And so we're still using the Kinara from last year's Kwanzaa celebration. And so today's the seventh day, so the seventh candle is supposed to be orange, so I'm going ahead and light the candle. There we go. Have all seven candles lit. Day seven of Kucha Kwanzaa is traditionally observed on January 1st. However, I do have a disclaimer from the founders. The founders of Kucha Kwanzaa traditionally celebrate Kuma on December 31st, and the last two principles, Lidu Chuki and Kiasia Untambulisa on January 1st. In the past, however, the founders have completed their day of assessments of goals for the coming year, as well as holding their kurama, which is Swahili for dinner party, which is generally associated with the last two principles on December 31st to coincide with New Year's Eve celebration. However, either way, the celebrating is legitimate. So that was just a side note from the founders. So today's principles, um, Lidu Kuchi and Kiasi Untambulisha ask us to acknowledge parallels in oppression, repression, and subjugation, and to exert a social orientation in the struggle against oppression of any kind. An injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. I can't remember who said that quote, but I will look it up later. Live out loud with public displays or signifiers of our identities and honor of those who have come before us and paid the price for our ability to do so. And it's our responsibility to provide a more just society for those coming after us. How can I observe today, the seventh day of Kuchu Kwanzaa? Today's a day of assessment, meaning public reflecting on the past year, 2020, and public planning for next year with 2021 with respect to the principles of Kwanzaa, outlining goals, objectives, strategies, tactics, due dates, and benchmarks using blueprint, sharing with others, drawing ideas and support from one another. So basically a day assessment. What are you going to do, and are you going to put your money to your mouth? Are you going to walk the walk and talk the talk? What are your concrete plan to making that happen? Is what it's saying. Live out loud with public display of a signifier of your identity, wearing a button, use of gender neutral language, pick a partner in office, etc. Make a public pledge for the upcoming year of both an internalized and an external anti-oppressive issue you will be committed and dedicated to address it both in yourself and in your surroundings. And last is a virtual dinner party or New Year celebration, Kurama in Swahili, with food, music, and games. So, I cannot do a New Year's party because of the pandemic right now with COVID-19, the global pandemic that we're all experiencing. And since this was my first year celebrating Kuchu Kwanzaa, didn't have enough time to arrange a virtual Karuma for everybody to participate in for this year. However, hopefully next year we will be able to have a Karuma on the either the sixth day or the seventh day of Kuchu Kwanzaa. So the day of assessment. So for me, I think I said this in the previous video, but I think my two main things for 2020 in terms of first thing out in terms of Kuchu Kwanzaa and what they're asking for us to do for today for day of assessment is I'm going to continue with the promotion of Kuchu Kwanzaa and developing for the next celebration for the 21 to 22 years. So this is 20 to 21 and then 21 to 22 years. Sorry. And so my goal is I have to actually put this in an actionable goal. So one goal within the next year is to connect with one organization and expand Kucha Kwanzaa for the 21-22 season in some way, shape, or form with partnering with that organization. My second assessment is my continued expansion of Garee Creations. And so my goal for 2020 is to create minimally 3 unique fashion looks in 2021. And so that's how my assessment of two things I'm committed to for the year 2020 and for the 2021. And see, year hasn't barely even started. I'm not even used to saying the new term yet. So I'm committed to these two goals for the year 2021, and hopefully we will be able to talk about them for the Kuchu Kwanzaa 21-22 celebration. Live out loud with a public display or signifier of your identity. So there's several different things that I have done. So I have these buttons here. I think I told you all before here on the first day of Kuchu Kwanzaa here. So Briggle buttons, Black Pride buttons, things that highlight my identity. I wear, depends on what I'm wearing for the day. Highlighting rainbow price stickers and stuff. And so I do have various rainbow things that I wear here. So when the altar is not set up, I do wear my rainbow bracelets, and I do wear my Pan African bracelets as well too. And I do wear my Fight the Power fist. Oh, I think this moved over. My apologies, so you can't really see that anymore. There you go. My Fight the Power necklace. I do actually wear these items throughout the year, and so it's not just here for display and it's being put away when I'm not, it's not just put away and only bought out once a year. I do wear these accessories, and so I try to live out loud as much as possible. I drive around with a big old rainbow in my car, and so that's just me. And so living out loud, that's something I've been doing and I've really been doing it for a really long time, and it just made my life easier. Trying to hide my sexuality, it was just too much work, and so live out loud, everybody. And so that's all I have for today for day 7 of Kucha Kwanzaa, which is Siku Saba, which is Swahili for day 7. Remember, today's candle was orange, boldness, flamboyancy, and energy. And so I'm going to put down the script and talk from the heart. And so I just want to thank you all for joining in to these various videos that I did for Kuchu Kwanzaa 2020 through 2021. This has been a unique journey. I am a one-person show, writing the script based off of the Kuchu Kwanzaa website, doing the video recording and editing, uploading, creating the graphic files for social media. And so I've been doing all this in hopes that more Black LGBTQIA plus folks will actually learn about, participate, and join us in celebrating Kucha Kwanzaa and having allies of all different shapes and sizes, colors, and backgrounds to join in as well too for this and future Kucha Kwanzaa celebrations. So joy is Kucha Kwanzaa, joy is Kucha Kwanzaa, joy is Kucha Kwanzaa. Remember, my name is Gary the Rainbow. Thank you so much, you all, for joining in with me this year on my first year at Celebrate Kucha Kwanzaa, which is an adaptation from Kwanzaa. Um, Best wishes, much prosperous for a 2020 year, 2021 year. I'm still not in the habit of saying that year, 2021 year. Hopefully, I'll be able to connect with you all. Please follow me on various social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And hopefully, you'll have some things in store for 2021. So, thank you all for joining in and have a great and wonderful year. Take care. Bye.